Hey, what's up everyone? This is Silver Slayer. Thank you for tuning into this video. Should you be buying, selling, or trading? That is the biggest question that you should be asking yourself right now with prices so fluctuating and so volatile. There's so many things going on behind the scenes, and we're going to talk about all this to hopefully give yourself the best opportunity to make profits and build a safety net so you can avoid some of the mistakes and the pitfalls that come along with investing. So first, I want to make sure you guys smash that like button, subscribe if you're new because I post daily videos. It's the best way to stay informed, educated, or just entertained on a daily basis in the world of precious metals. So we see silver in this mid $18 range right now. This video currently, as recording, it's $18.23 around there. So we definitely are starting to see a rally over the last 4 weeks starting to take place. If you guys are aware of anything with the chart formations, it's definitely bulls have the uptrend or they have the advantage right now, which is very good news, especially since we're building higher support lines around this $18 price range, which means even if silver does correct, it's probably only going to stay mid 18 or low $18, which shows that a rally is soon to be happening and it's going to bring prices much higher. Now, this is obviously thanks to many different things happening in the economy, whether it's the U.S.-China trade negotiations, whether it's the dollar index, whether it's, stock market volatility, whether it's anything. There's so many things. The Federal Reserve cutting interest rates, the 2020 presidential election, or maybe it's just silver's price naturally rising and then pushing new money into this world. Industrial demand for silver we see is a huge factor right now. I mean, think of it like this. Right now, especially as silver prices get higher, as prices keep escalating, this is going to drive new people into the markets, or people that are currently sitting out on the sidelines, they're going to come into the markets, which means the demand is going to be higher. It pushes higher once prices start gaining momentum, starts getting, word starts getting spread, people want to get into it. That's what happens. So the demand is going to be rising rapidly. But we know the supply has been diminishing. They've been abandoning silver mines, not focusing on silver whatsoever. So there's going to be a huge consequent. There's going to be a consequence for this action. I mean, miners know this, but they're chasing the dollar. So once this comes into play, we're really going to start seeing where silver can head, and hopefully these manipulating prices, the bubble talk, with J.P. Morgan and Merrill Lynch getting caught spoofing on these sites, placing false buy orders. Hopefully, we'll also see more of a natural rise. I definitely am curious on where or how much influence these prices are getting taken under when they are spoofing, because it shows that there is manipulating behind the scenes. There is some shadiness going on, and that's not good news. But I mean, it could obviously help prices in the meantime, but for the long term, that's not good to think about. Now, let's talk about your strategy. So right now we see mid $18 silver. So there's a couple of different things you have to ask yourself. One is, what is your selling time frame? Are you thinking about selling sooner or later? If you're thinking about selling sooner, then you should be buying specific types of coins. Now, if you are someone who thinks that spot price is going to keep rising, then you might honestly be better off buying some lower premium stuff, because the premium is going to be rising on those as spot price rises anyways, right? If you buy American Eagles for $17.80 an ounce right now, and spot price rises to $19.50, then you can make almost $2 an ounce per coin you sell. But if you're buying coins like pandas that are $30, those take, much longer to appreciate, depending on which is correlating faster or not to spot price. If pandas take 5 or 6 years to triple, quadruple in value, do you have the patience to sit in that market? Or do you have the patience to sit and wait to get your profits from spot price rising? It really is up to you. Now, the best strategy is obviously diversifying so you can reap the benefits of both, because they definitely both have benefits. High premium silver like pandas can protect you from spot price, but also American Eagles are a great way to stack large amounts of silver for cheap. So it really is up to you. I always do recommend buy what you like, because if you buy what you like, you can never go wrong. There's never a wrong way to invest if you're just buying what you like on a day-to-day basis. It doesn't matter if the coins, if the coin is scratched or whatever the case is, as long as you buy what you like, at the end of the day, you will be happy. And that's the safest, smartest way to invest. But let's go into selling a little bit right now, because a lot of people, once the prices do start to get higher, they're going to want to sell. The option to capitalize off some of your profits is always there, and especially if you're in the green, and it's okay to do so, but you don't want to sell all at once, just like you don't want to buy all at once. If you sell little bits at a time, you're allowing yourself not to sell yourself short, because let's say silver goes to $19 and you decide to sell your entire stack. Well, what happens if it keeps going higher, especially in 5 years? What if we see $30 silver? You just sold yourself short because the lack of patience. So patience is definitely really important when it comes to the world of selling. Also check yourself. Ask, why are you selling? Is it panic selling? Just like check yourself, is it impulse buying? Are you buying it just because you want it right now and it's probably going to be costing you because you really don't have the money to afford that purchase? Just because you can buy something doesn't mean you can afford to buy it. Same goes along the lines of selling. Are you selling just because you can, or because you want to get some profits that you're probably going to reinvest into silver anyways? These are things that you really got to ask yourself. Selling can be good, and sometimes there are the right ways to sell and there's healthy ways to sell, but you just want to make sure you are going over some of the reflective things that I've mentioned in this video and asking yourself some of these questions to really take the emotional attachment out, so you can look at it realistically and fundamentally. Trading, you can definitely trade as well. There's a lot of opportunities to trade gold with silver, or vice versa, silver for gold, using the gold to silver ratio to your advantage to either earn free gold or free silver. Now, as the ratios fluctuate, you would obviously be trading bullion. You want to be using the lowest per spot or lowest over spot bullion that you can. American Eagles, junk silver, bars, nothing that has premiums attached to it, because you want to be able to get as much silver or gold as you can to trade for the others, so you can get as much in return. You don't want to be trading coins like pandas or kookaburras or koalas over for gold, because that means you're selling yourself short. The premiums that you could be spending, maybe you could trade 5 pandas, but that only means, well, in return you would only get the amount of maybe 5 eagles, where you could trade 5 pandas, or let's say you could trade 8 pandas instead of 5 eagles, so you would get 8 ounces of gold, or whatever gold's worth back, instead of just 5 ounces. So you definitely want to take that into consideration. That's also why it's good to diversify and have a highly liquid stack. Have an emergency plan, have a game plan. Emergency silver stashes are always beneficial. They can always come in handy, especially if you are someone who does like to make trades, especially with other people in the stacking community, or with your local coin shop, or even trading online to AppMex or places like that. Use your resources wisely and just try to keep learning and take the emotional attachment out, so you can look at everything realistically. I think the biggest mistake I see in investing or trading, whether it is Bitcoin, real estate, precious metals, is the speculation and the emotional attachment to really distort your thinking. A lot of people try to speculate more, and they try to act like they know it all, or they want to be right so bad that they're completely misjudging some of their choices they're making, and you definitely want to avoid that at all costs. So I am curious what your strategy is right now. I'm just buying little bits at a time. I'm going to be making a bigger purchase around the holidays, the Black Friday sales, and then I'm going to be holding. I'm not planning on selling or trading anytime soon. If I am going to be trading, I would be trading some silver for gold, and that's if the ratios fluctuate and I see an opportunity, or the potential to actually gain something out of it. I'm not going to do it just to do it. If I would, it'd be the sake for a video to help you guys, but for an actual investing strategy, I definitely wouldn't. That's another thing you have to keep in mind, is I'm a channel trying to teach people. So sometimes some of the decisions I make aren't the smartest, quote unquote, but it's for an educational purpose, and there is a purpose, a reason behind it. It wouldn't be the same if I was just stacking without a channel. So I definitely am trying to make the best quality content to inform you guys, to educate, and to entertain as well, because I want you guys to be able to enjoy the content that I'm making. But anyways, on that note, if you guys do enjoy this video, please make sure to smash that like button. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Sunday morning. I'll probably post 2 more videos today, maybe 3, so stay tuned for that. I'm going to be doing the work, putting in all the work to make sure you guys are informed on what's going on behind the scenes, any new information in the world of precious metals, everything that goes along those lines. So if you do enjoy that, if you want to stay informed and keep watching the videos, make sure you subscribe, turn on post notifications, because that's the best way to do it. Also check out my merchandise store. It's a great way to express your love for precious metals, also looking great, and it's also affordable as well. I definitely think you guys will enjoy some of the products on there. The link to my Teespring site will be in the description. But anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I will see you guys soon. Peace.